greatest athletes in the world playing the greatest game in the world. We're happy to bring it to you with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. This is Kevin Harlan for 2K Sports. And the West All-Star.
The All-Star festivities always a big draw for VIPs, stars, and celebrities, and I see quite a few in the house tonight.
Yeah, really a festive atmosphere around this event and this weekend. There's just so much going on, both on and off the court.
And the West All-Stars, looking at who they've got. We've got Harden. Wiggins is out there for Wiggins. Then there's Griffin, and it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. Curry's checked in for Damian Lillard.
You know, I think one thing that makes the All-Star game so special is just the history involved. This event has been held since 1951, and a lot of those legends of the NBA past are here in attendance.
And when the players step out on the court, you know, Steve, they know that they're writing their names in the pages of history.
Yeah, they're really making their mark on this Sunday night, but at the same time, they've just got to focus on playing the game. And sometimes you get caught up in the atmosphere and the moment. But for these players, it's all about just focusing on the game and trying to enjoy themselves.
Westbrook passes to Griffin. Just 5 on the clock. Great D that time from Love.
That was a layup. And you've got to knock that down. You've got to convert when you get those opportunities.
Wall, that's good.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Harden dishes to Westbrook. Back to Harden. And the 3 off target.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
And George kicks to Davis. Curry with a wide open look. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Curry's got 5 now.
Well, no question, Clark. They're riding a huge wave of momentum after a furious run.
Well, they took their bumps and lumps earlier, but dusted themselves off, and now they're fighting back.
Now here's Griffin. Harden the pass to Durant. That one's off, still out of sync. Curry with it. To the right side. No one near Wall as he lets it go. Sinks the three-pointer. Wall's got his second basket.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the defense getting bombarded. Haven't been able to slow them down.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Curry. They double-team Curry. Here's Posey. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, you can't expect lockdown D in the All-Star game, especially in the first half.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Curry kicks to Oladipo. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Monroe sets a screen for Curry. Monroe with a screen on Curry. And Curry.
Oh, man, that was unreal. Mark it up. Yeah, he's giving the fans a show right now, Clark, letting it loose on the rim that time.
Yeah, you can't overlook the fact there's not too much resistance, and I think that extra freedom lets some of the guys really push the limit on the dunk meter.
Here's Posey. Back to Curry. It's stolen by Curry. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Off target with his 3. Now Curry, trailing by 4. Lets it go from deep. The offense coming from. A great event unfolding. 1 quarter of basketball already played, and welcome back, everyone, to this year's coverage of the NBA All-Star Game.
And Kevin, already some highlight reel plays.
Yeah, they're playing at a nice tempo right now, Clark, giving the fans a show.
Curry in at point guard. Greg Monroe is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Oladipo. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars.
Not too surprising to have so few fouls here.
Yeah, you know what? I think part of it is the officiating, Steve. They get a little more leeway from the officials to the players, but some credit has to go to the players as well. I mean, no need to be overly aggressive. In this kind of game format.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Now here's Hayward, guarded closer. Thompson for three. It's Drummond with the rebound.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick, just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. Guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
That lead pass allowed him to get straight to the hoop without losing any momentum.
They double-team Curry. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the East All-Stars.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And they're sharing the ball, too, which I love. They're piling up the assist. We're seeing great offensive movement.
Now here's Curry. 9 points in the game so far. Misses from close range.
I think we've seen the defensive intensity start to ramp up a little bit.
Yeah, I think so, Steve. A little more effort here as the game has progressed.
James Harden. He's checked in for Steph Curry. Up against Griffin. Kicks it out to Harden. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin.
Well, you know, he's obviously a very popular player, but look at the numbers for his team that he's put up this year. Just outstanding.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more, Steve. He's been making it happen, clearly focused, and I know he's looking to continue that effort for the second half of the season as well.
Well, one thing we're noticing here tonight, both teams pretty much taking care of the ball, which is impressive in a game like this.
Yeah, it really is, Steve. I mean, typically in a game like this, the players and teams can be a little loose, but that hasn't been the case so far.
Here is Davis. 6 points for him. It's Curry outside, and the basket good. And it's a 10-point East All-Star lead.
And his stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shot's just falling for him.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, guys, Tom Thibodeau in that last timeout. He told his guys to make sure they keep the pace fast, to get out and run each and every chance they get. He also brought up offensive rebounding as something that should be a priority, saying, quote, "Those are the battles we can and should win." They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. And here's the East. They've led by as much as 10. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Curry's got the lead back up to 10 now for the East All-Stars. Harden dishes to Durant. Harden outside. Durant sets a screen for Harden. Back to Durant. 6 to shoot. Shoots it up. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Durant. And that's now 6 points for James Harden. Harden's gone 50% from the field, 3 of 6. George with the screen on Harden. Curry outside. That's good.
It's 12 straight points coming off three-pointers. I mean, somebody do something defensively.
Well, I agree with you. I mean, who's going to step up? They're rolling out there now, so you got to get in their chest, make them uncomfortable, and try to deny those looks.
Harden, no good. He's with the ball. Wall passes to Davis. Curry against Durant. Good! 23 points for Doc.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
And so here are the West All-Stars. It's a 13-point game. Durant wide open, he fires, and the three ball is good. Durant's got 13.
Well, when you know where your teammate is going to be, it doesn't make it a difference whether it's a normal game in the regular season or at All-Star Weekend.
I agree with you. I mean, they play well as teammates, and you're going to just naturally make plays with guys that you're used to playing with here.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. I mean, just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
Pass to Griffin. With the fadeaway. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got his 4th assist in this one. Griffin's gone 2 of 4 from the field. Outside Curry. He kicks to Love. No good from outside.
Another shot from outside. They're not attacking. I mean, going in and seeking contact like they did in the first one, I'm not seeing that.
Well, you can't play the score. I mean, you've got to play the game, and I think they've got to continue to attack. You're right, Clark. Got to mix it up a little bit.
And Curry throws it down.
Every All-Star game, you can count on it. You're going to see some heart-stopping plays. That was another one.
Wiggins sets a screen for Harden. He feeds it to Wiggins, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Boy, the bucket's coming fast and furious.
All offense out there, but that's what this game is all about.
And Wall kicks to Curry. Fires for three, and that one's good. Curry's got 30.
Getting better and better. Got that field goal percentage up in the 60s now.
Now, they've dialed it in here in the second quarter. They are on fire.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
Steve, I know you love great teamwork.
Yeah, so much fun to watch when the ball is moving. There's kind of a rhythm to the game that just happens. The ball moves almost on its own. Yeah, but it's fun to watch.
And the slam by Blake Griffin.
You know, the defense that time was just content to stay out of the way. I mean, no resistance at all. They let him do exactly what he wanted to right there.
Steve, no one looked too anxious to take him on.
No, you know, guys, I think that speaks to his strength.
And that does it for the first half of play. The East All-Stars up on top. Up. And here are the East All-Stars now. On the floor for the West All-Stars. Russell Westbrook out there with Harden. Then there's Griffin, and it's Durant, and it's Wiggins in at the 3 slot.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
You got that right. I mean, he'll do it from three-point land or anywhere on the perimeter, really, because he is a deadly shooter. You've got to do a better job defensively.
And the East All-Stars. Curry's checked in.
Well, playing in the All-Star game, something to really be proud of. And, of course, the starters are voted in by the fans. The reserves are voted in by the coaches. Either way, it's a heck of an honor.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, guys, Tom Thibodeau had some advice for his team in that last timeout. He told his guys to make sure they keep the pace fast, to get out and run each and every chance they get. Also, he was just as passionate when he told them that they needed to put everything they have into their offensive rebounding. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Harden dishes to Westbrook. Shoots a three. Can't get it to go. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. Steve, we talked about the starters and the reserves. Unlike in regular games, in an All-Star game, everyone gets a chance to play.
Yeah, and I think the hardest part for the coaches, Kevin, is distributing those minutes because everybody is deserving. Everyone's a great player. And usually what happens is the starters get the most minutes because the coaches understand that that's who the fans have voted on there, and that's who they want to see.
The East All-Stars have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
Some fantastic numbers for Curry. He's got 33 points, and he's unleashed a barrage of three-pointers on him.
Well, you got that right. You can tell he's on target because as soon as the ball leaves his hands, it looks like every single one of them is going in.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Posey's checked in. Hayward comes in for Kevin Durant. Thompson, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. And Steph Curry is subbed in for James Harden. Wall, that's good.
Well, it's kind of been the story here today, hasn't it, Clark?
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. No one covered. And that's now 9 points for Andrew Wiggins.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Thompson against Curry. From downtown, that's good. And so Wall with the assist. Curry's got 7 points for the quarter.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Great defense. He anticipated the play and got there first.
Yeah, I think he got there in time. Nice play.
And it's a foul called on